This is a demonstration of the doctor's application on your Android mobile. Um, we'll be actually walking you through the different features of the doctor's application, and we'll also demonstrate how to schedule your calendar on the application using this application. Okay. Now, I'm assuming that you have already registered yourselves and you have your login credentials with you. So either you have already logged in that case, you won't be seeing this screen. You would be rather on your home page, which you would be just very soon land up in. Or else if you're logging in for the first time, you would see the screen. Okay, so now just quickly let's log in. Sorry about that. Now, the moment you log in, you would see a screen like this, which is basically your home page. And what you see on the home page is your immediate consultation slot that's coming up and other consultations that have been booked by your patients or patients across, right? So here in this case, you see Anurag has booked it for 10 a.m., Kushi has booked it for 11:45, and someone else has booked it for 6 p.m. And I'll walk you through, on the consultation types and who are the patients and, using how to actually start a consultation, etc., etc., as we go along. But right now, let's hold on here on the home page itself. On the bottom, you see the home tab. This is basically the same page that you're on right now, and then you have a chat button here. This chat button is actually for your patients who have been consulting with you, and they have different queries and questions for you, right? And you can actually reply to their chats. These are like follow-up chats for your patients, right? You can also see if anybody has raised a question with you, general population, if you're willing to respond to those questions as well. And then on the right extreme, on the bottom, you see a profile tab where you have a lot of options, which you'll be walking through at the end. Now let's just quickly go and focus on the most important task, the first task for you as a doctor in order to use this app, which is basically scheduling your availability or scheduling your calendar. Now, on the right, this is your calendar. Now you see there are already Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days that are pre-scheduled. Similarly, for the first time, if you're logging in, you would see that Monday to Saturday have been already pre-scheduled for you, which is like dummy schedules that we have done at the back end. You are free to delete them one by one and can create your own schedule, which is what I'm going to do now. Now, in order to delete, it's very easy. Go and click on the left and say delete. It's taking a bit of a time because of network issue at my end, so please have patience. Now, once you have deleted all your existing schedules or pre-scheduled calendar, you would land up in a clean slate like this, which is basically set up your preference or set up your calendar. Okay. Now let's go and quickly click that. What you see is the top as the starting date, which is 14 Jan, which is today. And then you have all the days of the week listed out below, which is Saturday to Sunday. And then you have different type of consultation options. And then you have the consultation time breakup, which is basically how long you want this consultation time to be. Is it a 5 minutes consultation only, or you want it to be 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Accordingly, it will be broken up. So for example, you want to do a consultation for morning 10 to 11 a.m. and you selected time breakup as 15 minutes. That means actually you want 4 consultations to be happening in this 1 hour. That's how it is, right? Now, it doesn't mean that when you are doing a consultation in 15 minutes over, the call will break up. No, the call will still go on. It's up to you. Okay. It's just for you to keep a check on your time and how do you want to manage your time. That's it. Now, booking or scheduling your calendar has multiple options, which means that you have 7 days in a week. It's given that no day is same for you, or it might be right. Now, in case you want to keep a fixed slot for all the week, you can select all the 7 days at one go, or you have a fixed schedule only for 3 days. You can or in a week, so you can select those 3 days, or you just want to do it day by day. Up to you. Okay, I'll pick up the little complicated one, which is, let's say, alternative day I want to keep a schedule, and the other days I want to keep a different schedule. So let's say I'm choosing here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm interested to do only video consultation and audio consultation. Now, say for video consultation, for all the 3 days, I want to keep it like 10 a.m. to say 1 p.m. So I'll go and select 1 p.m. Now 1 p.m. and I say okay. So this is 1 p.m. The other way to do also is, so when you're scheduling it, you see there are two circles here. One is basically for your PMs, which is 00 hours to all the way to 23, and then you have 1 to 12. So when you have to do morning scheduling, which is AM scheduling, you have to just drag the line to the outer circle, or if you want to schedule PM, then you have to keep it here. And the easier way would be also to do it on the keyboard. So you can just type the time here, which is just below here, right? Let me show it again. Here, okay? You just click it and you can just type it. Now for now, we have kept it to, okay, I will keep it to 1 p.m. So that's simple. We do it. So we did it for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have 10 to 1 p.m. for my video consultation. The next would be to assign a price tag or a consulting fees tag. So let's say I'm keeping it for 250 rupees for video. Okay. Now also there is an option that you have 2 slots in a day. Now 10 to 1 p.m. is one slot. The another slot you want to also keep it in the evening. So that's fine. So you can select like 7 to 9 p.m. for example. So it's the inner circle. 7 is 19 hours. So I'll go 19. Right, and say okay, and I could say 8:30 is my end time, so 20, and then the minute is 30. Okay, so I have scheduled it for twice in a day, 2 slots in a day for 3 days in a week. Same goes with my audio consultation. Let's say I want to keep a tag of price tag of, or my fees would be say 200 rupees, and I can do only say afternoon 3 to 4. So I'll go 15 to 16, right? Simple. Okay. Now I also want to attach a tag as to how long my consultation is going to be. So I'll keep it as 10 minutes. That's it. That's about scheduling your calendar, right? Now I say update. You have to do it. Okay. Don't forget to update it. Otherwise it won't be registered in the backend. Now the schedule and the consulting price that you have mentioned here is what is going to reflect on the patient's applications. Okay. You can also add new time slot. So for example, this is my Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I am left with Tuesday and Thursday, for example. So I can go ahead and again do this, or I can just leave it. So for now, I'm not doing it. Now, I hope you got the gist of how to do this. Now, as you can see on my calendar, I have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if I go, So now patient should be able to see the calendar that I have just scheduled here. So that's all about scheduling your calendar. Now let me quickly walk you through. Once you have scheduled a calendar and you have a patient that has booked a slot, what you have to do. Okay, now I'll just take an example of Anurag who has booked it. Let's say today at 6 p.m. Already this consultations haven't happened, but in any case, let me just demonstrate this to you. Now you get the details of the patient name, the consultation date, the gender, age, symptoms, if the patient has, filled any of this data. And also the patient has an option to fill the symptoms, what he has, which you can see. The files are basically the health records, maybe some X-ray photos or, or an injury, photo of an injury or anything that the patient wants to upload will be seen to you, visible to you here. You can also select view patient's health records by clicking here, and view records is where you can see what if he has uploaded anything right now. Whatever is there, you can visualize them. These are all in PDF format. You can visualize them. You can see the appointment history. What has he done? If he has any history with you particularly, that you can see it here. And you can also see the profile of the patient. Okay, all the details that the patient has filled in while registering himself or herself. You can generate a prescription, that is after the consultation, right? Here you can go and add a medicine, whatever medicine that you want to type here, the medicine name, the frequency, for example, after milk, before milk, and duration, how many days the patient has to take it in, right? So let's say twice or thrice, right? Whatever the frequency that you want to define here. And once you say, so I'll just type something, Dolo. Dolo S, I say something like 250 mg. I'll say twice a day. I'll say after meal. I'll say duration, say you have to take it for 5 days, and I said done. That's medicine. And you can similarly add a lab test here. So I'll say maybe a CBC. Okay, I said done. And any general advice, so you can say complete bed rest with mild exercise. All right, now let's say generate. What this app will do, it will generate a report for you, which would be available also to the patients. Okay, now this is how this would look like. Now here, my sincere request to you is that please upload your digital signature. You can just take a signature on a blank paper, take a photo of it and upload it in the panel, on the user panel, which is available, or you can call the support, we can upload it for you, because the blank that space that you see here is actually to be used for your signature. Then it becomes a valid prescription by law. So you need to provide your digital signature, which you would use to only upload your prescription for the patients, that the patient can take to the labs or can take to the pharmacy for obtaining medicines. Okay. And once you have done that, you have to submit. All right. That's how the record now goes to the patients. All right. Now, other things that you see once you click on a consulting tab. So mark is complete. Once your consultation is over, you are finished with your consultation, you have to mark it as complete. Then only the fees will be credited to your wallet and subsequently to your bank account. Okay, the system would know that your consultation is over only when you mark it as complete. So don't forget to do that once your consultation is over. If the patient doesn't show up, you can mark it as no show. Okay, and if the call is yet to happen, once you click on the patient's booking, so for example, let's say Anurag is booked for your schedule sometime next week as Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Once you click it, you would come here and you don't have to now, you can look at the health records, but you can't generate an e-prescription because you haven't yet started the call. You can't mark it as complete because you haven't started the call. So first thing would be to start the call. Now here is where you start the call, the initiate video call. Okay. Now remember that the patients won't be able to call you. They can't reach you. They have only booked a slot with you. And remember that they've already paid the fees in advance. So now it is your responsibility to, keep a tab on your app, your bookings, and initiate the video call on time. Okay. Once you initiate the video call, once the call is happening, if the video quality, for example, is poor, you can just switch off the video if you really don't need it and continue the consultation just on audio. That's not a problem. You can do that. Okay. Now, again, going back to so this is about how do you consult and your scheduling part. Now, let's quickly go to your profile page, which is this one, what you can do, right? Now, in edit profile, you can, for example, change few things like your language options, right? Your address, and moreover, you can, if you continue it here, this is where you give your bank account details. Now, we have observed that few of the doctors are really hesitant to provide their bank account numbers. But hey, if you don't give us your account numbers, how are we going to pay you for your consultation, right? And of course, your IFSC code and account number is no leak. These are safe with us. And this is the account number that we will use to credit your fees to your account. So if you have not done that already, my sincere request is do it ASAP. Okay. Also, you will have option which is coming soon to upload your photo and your digital signature when you go to the edit profile option. So we will notify you as and when it is available. It's very soon, it's not available. So please upload your photo, which definitely makes a lot of sense, and your visibility to the patients appear more genuine when you have a photo attached to it, and have your digital signature for a valid prescription that you would be providing to your patients. Okay, that's a sincere request from my end. Then you have the wallet option. Now the wallet is basically where we would be crediting your fees, right? Whatever amount that you have already mentioned in your application, right? Um, Once your consultation is over, you would see that in your money in tab. Now, money in tab means the patient has already paid that fees in advance and it is with us, right? And we will be crediting the fees weekly twice into your accounts, which is Tuesdays and Fridays. So, for example, you have done a consultation before Friday, then the money would be credited into your account on Tuesday. If you have done your consultation between Tuesday to Friday, then it would be created on Tuesday, or else it would be created on Friday, right? Either Tuesday or Friday. There are 2 days, right? So we take 3 days to credit your money into your bank account. Until then, it would be in the money in tab, which is basically with us. But you can obviously keep a tab of your amount that you are due to receive. Okay. Now, when it is actually credited into a bank account, it will be shown in your money out tab, right? So, for example, now EBEDOC has total to 2,240 rupees in his wallet account. Now, this amount is with us. It has not yet been credited into your bank account. Now, once that has been credited to your bank account, it would be shown here, and your money in would essentially appear as zero. Okay, so that's how this wallet works. On the notification, as I said, you would see all the notifications that you have received until so far, right? Uh, patient has booked a consultation, your wallet has been credited rupees, your consultation is over, right? Or any query that has been raised to you, all that notification would be available in this tab in case you are not following your notification on WhatsApp or on your text messages. Now, it's also essential that if you provide your number, mobile number, which is also used in WhatsApp, it helps us and you both in order, in many times where your text messages are not working due to technical reasons, but WhatsApp more or less works everywhere, right? So I would urge that you provide us your WhatsApp number so that you get the notifications from WhatsApp number as well. You can change your password here as well, right? You can apply current and change your password anytime. Setup preference, as I've shown you already, you can go from here as well, right? It's the same calendar options that we have just, demonstrated. These are all terms and conditions tab, right? Privacy policies. And then you have the logout option here, okay? So terms and conditions, privacy policies appearing blank. Don't worry about it. This is demo app, but actual app, you'll see the terms and conditions, privacy policy available. And this is about us. This is the support tab. Different, where do you need to call, for example, what are the applications, different questions that you might have. If you have questions that are not listed in the FAQ, then please raise those questions to us directly. Okay. You can write to us, and there is a number that you have already available with you in order to call us at a support number. Somebody will respond to you ASAP. So that's all about the app. Of course, on the top, what you see is how much you have earned today, how much you have earned this week, and how much you've earned this whole month. So all in all, you have a panel where you can manage your patients, you can manage your wallet, you can manage your profile, and that's it. So I would request you to watch this video again and again. If you're having any problem in scheduling a calendar, please do give us a call. We would help you out on phone, on conference, through a video conference, whatever way that is possible and convenient to you. With that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see your calendars and schedules available to the patients ASAP. Thank you.